Welcome to day 165 of Cookie Clicker. So let's start off with the traditional popping of the poppers. Get popped. Then we are going to note that we achieved an achievement. At some point over the time between last episode and this, the garden, just by naturally plants growing, had a plant in every tile, and that's an achievement. I did not know that, so that's cool. So, also, we have sound again, and it turned out to be very easy. Literally, all I had to do was close the browser and open it again. That was all it took for the sound to come back. So, I'm a very silly human being. But so far, sadly, no new plants. So I'm just gonna I'm just letting it go, see what happens. So I did say we would have Easter. So Easter is here. We have our net. We're going to have those annoying bunnies. We can actually have golden cookie sounds. We haven't heard that in a while. So that should put us in a bit of a more advantageous situation. Isn't that right, Mr. Dragon? Don't want to drop nothing for me? Maybe I already have all the dragon stuff. Well, there's a way to know. Probably not, but could be in here somewhere or up here. Oh, here we go. Yep, that's his stuff. I don't know if that's all his stuff or not, but ooh, it begins. Our eggs are arriving. Now, well, that one was under 5. I'm debating whether I want to go ahead and spend any money besides just that one thing I just did. I'm thinking we'll wait to see if we get any good combos. Once again, we'll put like a 15-minute limit on this stuff. I think that's probably wise. I think we have all the what's it called? The fortunes too. We can look at that. See, it goes 1, 2, 3, and all the way up. So you just have to follow the numbers. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, very good. Look how many kittens there are in total. Cats all the way down. Wish there were more cats we could find, but cats are a limited resource. Yeah. This one's cool because you get an extra % for every year the game's existed. So when I was first playing around with this game, that was only an 8% boost, but now it's an 11% boost, and presumably at some point it will be higher. So that's cool. And all these from the U's. That's 500, 450, 400, 350, 300, 250, 200, 150, 100, presumably. Alright, we got our frenzy. We're going to hopefully find something cool down the road here. I wonder how long this ascension will last. I can see this being a bit of a long one if we don't actually achieve much in terms of combos. Because we had a couple like okay ones, I guess, but we haven't had like a real ball buster, barn burner, door knocker combo. So, hopefully we will. But I don't know. Doing this has got me looking over at my snacks, and I'm like, no snacks. Dinner will be right after we play this thing. Yeah, we need snacks. No, we don't. We need dinner. No snacks. No snacks for me. Snacks to be you. Let's put the dragon again. I feel like there has to be at least one or two more thingy things, but I guess not. Yeah, we have a bunch of different plants right now, so we're getting a hodgepodge of effects. Oh, I should probably do this. Yeah. Our more powerful soil that makes the effects stronger. We'll go back to the mutation. Like, I'm just curious to see what happens if we just... At one point I thought the garden was dying because everything was disappearing, but there was a sort of a second wind and everything started to grow once again. Yeah. Hopefully something good will happen, but we might just have to let everything ride. Maybe at some point we should do the whole ascension, or the whole keep everything on 1/3 of the way through. So there's like 1/3 Wrath and 2/3 regular. Because sometimes the Wrath cookies can be Elder Frenzy. And if you have Elder Frenzy with just regular Frenzy, that's very strong. I probably mentioned this before, but whenever you get an Elder Frenzy, you always should cast a spell. Because even if you get lucky, that is a lucky at the rate of the Elder Frenzy. So it's like getting 666 luckies. Which, I don't have to tell you, probably is a big number. We've nearly got 100 sexdecillion, keeping in mind our farm upgrades and stuff. So I think we can actually get 100. We just have to buy some more buildings, but I'm holding off on that until the end of the episode because add a little suspense and tension, you know? Still looking at those snacks. I'm thinking like Slim Jim, they're only 40 calories, right? Yeah, they're only 40 calories. Do you want to have one? Do you want one? Here, let me give you one. Come on, take it. Why won't we take it? Huh, okay, I guess you don't want one. More for me. We're going to have one. This is my level of self-control. They're very small. They're very good, too. It really doesn't have much of anything. I mean, it's... What size is it? About 8 grams. So, of those 8 grams, 3 grams of them is fat. So this is like mostly like a fat stick. But it's alright. I don't mind. It doesn't have sugar. It has basically no carbs. According to this, it has 3 grams of sugar, 1 gram of carbs, 1 gram of protein. So that's 5 grams. Not sure where the other 3 grams come from. But who knows? Sometimes I like to pretend I'm having a smoke. Don't smoke. I used to, but I quit 10 years ago. It was probably a very smart thing that I did. Damn, these bunnies. Where is it? I was over here. Dragon Harvest. Ooh, we should cast a spell, because we had a Frenzy and a Dragon Frenzy. Alright, could have been better. But could be a lot worse too. The Dragon Harvest will still be going on when the next cookie arrives. So that's nice. Clickety click. Don't make me sick. Alright, the double tap is out, but the single tap is still pretty good, but I don't want to bust my face doing all that. Right, Dragon? That's from the Dragon Harvest. Okay, grandmas are carrying our load. Yeah, I remember this guy. We ignored him for a very long time. And this guy. We'll only bother buying those if we really have cookies to burn. Of course, this isn't quite as long as a normal one, so a lot tighter. Nah, we're not gonna use the magic for that, or the sugar lump. Yeah, let's hit a few more. A little gristly. So, this is going to be it. This is our last cycle. We're going to see if something pops out. And if we don't, then... Interesting, we haven't harvested a single plant ourselves. Literally, I just planted those seeds and I've just let it grow. It's funny, these plants are immortal. So eventually it's possible that they might just fill up the garden given enough time. Elderwort. They apparently have 3 mutations. Who knows? Who knows? Go away, Hamlet. Alright, where is this one? Just another frenzy. Golden cookies appear 5% more often. Yes, please. That's actually a very good one to get. Can make combos overlap a bit longer. Alright, very well. We'll humor the game. We'll wait until the next chime happens to see if something good is going to pop out. Would be nice. If it is the Dragon Harvest, maybe we'll use a sugar lump. Maybe we will. Yeah. Snoozy time. Oh, snoozy, hue, doot, 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 doot. Anyway. We do have to buy some buildings, maybe. Once we figure out what we get. It's funny, like all these like news headlines at the top of the screen. I've seen them all like a million times. We're all kind of going nuts in this world. All right, here we go. This is it. This is it. Just lucky. We might as well just do this to make the buildings cheaper. So, what we're going to do, we're going to get these two up to 10. And then everything else we'll just buy one of. One more. Probably not everything. Probably that's fine. Buy a mine. And that'll be it. Alright, turn off the sound. We're done for today. Put the clay back on. And see you next time.